Good morning, everyone. So, here we are taking part 2, which is our political and constitution of India. We are going to observe and I'm going to exhibit front of you the first chapter, which is to be known as the understanding of diversity. First, in the case of what is this diversity is all about. So, diversity is nothing but the inequality of person to person. Like I am my name is Rahul and I'm your teacher. If I belongs from North Gujarat, or some people of you belongs from South Gujarat, some people of you native belong from Saurashtra. So, and also uh, the ununderstandable things which are privilege during the time of when the country was released under the rules of British Raj. So this is all about the distinguished nature of individual's person. So here you can see these three childrens at the same age, and these human figures, every drawing will be different from each other. This is because everyone has a particular thinking. Every children has a particular language. Every children have a way of particular thinking with the by the point of view their religious rituals, and of course the way of they can draw. Here you can see the two friends. They cannot know each other, but they can verbally can't speak, but with the gesture they can communicate with it. The first one and the second one. So the first one he Hindu and the second one is Muslim. First can speak Hindi, but the second one cannot speak Hindi. He can speak only English. So the one boy cannot understand another boy, but still they can explain their things very well to each other. So that his name is Samir. Okay. So and another person also is Samir. So while Samir is more familiar with English, and Samir can speak English, although both are more at in different languages. Okay, from like if your if your colleague belongs from Kerala, then he knows that Malayalam, and if you belongs from Maharashtra or Gujarat, you know Marathi or Gujarati. So both the time you both are different, but with the gesture, with the some kind of your attitude, with your hands, with your smile, with your head, with your nodding of head, you can make to realize that opponent person that who you really are. And that's what the discrimination were created, and that discrimination must be avoided by you. So here that writer also wants to try to speak that there is nothing kind of discrimination. We all are a unity person, and this is the theme of our chapter. Then you will have what does diversity add to our lives. So where everything was the same, imagine that the world is same, you are same, you used to wear red and blue t-shirt, blue shirt every day. Then think in your mind that other than the same two colors, red or white or blue, or the same food like potato, or every day you eat sabji of potato, every day you eat roti, then don't you think so that you get bored? And another way, if you see everyday deer or cat, snakes and ladder, the same game I mean the game, and there was nothing different, there would be no diversity. So in these cases you won't find any kind of diversity which really can make your life enjoyable. And so somehow diversity is also important. In India there are 29 states, and tell me how many territories are there. So national territories, so do find out this thing and tell me the name in your groups. And these kind of diversity must be essential for we people. Okay. And then we have a diversity in India. So as I earlier told you that 29 states are having, India having a 29 states. Each states have different languages, different culture, different religious, different day-to-day food, breakfast, lunch and dinner, three meals are different. Still India is unity. So we have a diversity, and how can I explain it? We have two examples. First is from Ladakh, and the second one, this is the Ladakh, and the second one from Kerala. So you can see this is the Ladakh, and in Ladakh, you uh, you can say that the mountains are there, the pond is we can look rare, the barren land is over there, there is no tree we can find out in this picture. So what kind of picture Ladakh, what kind of Ladakh's picture we can see here is that uh, in everyday life we won't get a food, in everyday life we won't get cloth or work. So those people who are living in this mountain area, they cannot achieve the lifestyle which we are living in everyday life. Because if you take the example of Gujarat, if you are living in Navsari or Surat, you will have a good food, you will have a good residential area, you will have a good community society, you will have a good work, you can earn the money and live your life with good manner. Instead of that, you have a Kerala state. Okay. In the Kerala, it is to be said that 2000 years ago there comes the Christianity, Saint Thomas. The name of that person is Saint Thomas. Guys, remember that the Saint Thomas is kind of uh, Dev, which was there in 13th century, and the temple or the church which is to be known as, which is situated over there in Canterbury. Okay, Canterbury is just far from British is today known as London. Okay, so Canterbury is just 200 kilometers from that, and where this church has been found in that Canterbury, where this Saint Thomas, it is not Thomas, okay, it is Thomas, just Saint Thomas. You can say that the Saint Thomas is over there, and that church is established because of that particular person which was killed by the king. uh, then the Christianity is followed in Kerala. So in whenever you visit the Kerala, you find the fishing, you find the cashew nut is very great, you find coconut trees over there, you find people using these kind of boats, and there the competition always held at the sea, and this is the competition held on a sea in Baghi picture. You can see this kind of competition if you have seen movie Baghi. So also Baghi is suited over there in Kerala, so you can have the idea if you remember that particular picture of Tiger Shroff. So then we have a different Ladakh, and here we have a different Kerala. So can you imagine that the lifestyle of Ladakh and the Kerala is not different? Still they are different, but if you meet a Kerala person or if you meet person from Jammu Kashmir in Ladakh, you can never fight with anyone because we are Indian and there is a unity. So writer tries to say that we all are different, still we are unity. Okay students, next thing, this here comes the unity in diversity. 29 states, India is diverse, and this is the song over written here. Don't forget the days of blood, O friend. In the minds of your happiness, remember to shed a tear for us. The hunter has torn away every single flower. Do plant a flower in the desert garden, dear friend. Having fallen to bullets, we split in Jallianwala Bagh. So this is the poem related to Jallianwala Bagh. Guys, the story of Jallianwala Bagh, which is very important for you people, I will explain it. There is a very big ground in Jallianwala, and the ground is covered with 12-foot walls around, which is built around the ground. And General, I forget the name, that particular general, I'll tell you. He ordered his troops to go in Jallianwala Bagh and kill all the members over there. So he gone over there and he shoots every person. So that particular day was very disaster in our life. It that particular day, Mahatma Gandhi, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and all the member of Congress committee was cried because of these disaster and kind of rule British here without having any kind of emotions, and they killed a lot of people, lot of big babies, lot of childs, lot of elder, lot of a person, those are senior citizens. So this shows the mentality of those Britishers. So in the case when Britishers, this writer tries to say that Britishers somehow very different from Indian people. We are diverse, still we live together in a society. If someone belongs from Bengal, he or she or her family is also over there in our society. If we belong from Gujarat, then we are also in from sorry we are in also in our society. So here comes the great thing, which was taken by which was taken by writer from the book, was written by Jawaharlal Nehru. He was the first prime minister of India, and which is he is known as Nehru or Pandit ji. The book name is The Discovery of India. Jawaharlal Nehru says in this book that Indian unity is not something imposed from outside, but rather it was something deeper and within its fold. So nobody imposed it, but we have that tendency that we have created it. And he gave this slogan that, and this term was coined, the unity in diversity. So he gave this term. So at the last moment, I can say that the diversity is nothing but for our Indian society and Indian people. Those are belong from 29 states till they are unit. So in your family, in your society, you have to create a unity. This is what the motive of this particular chapter. Being a student, you have to create a unity in your school, in your college, in your family, and also teach to other students that you have to be a person who is very gentle, brave, and uh, and not different, no sorry, different from their ritual and society culture, but not different from with their behaviors. So guys, read it 3 times, all the explanation I have given to you. If you have a query, then do separate message or call and tell me the page number. I will explain it on a mobile through a call. And but do read it 3 times, and most of the questions you will find which are related what I have explained yet. Okay, stay tuned with Esther Global School.